I'm Scott with MotivatedCodePro.com. Thanks for coming back. Today is part 2 of a 6-part series, and today we're going to talk about your skills and experience. Stay with me.
Shut up and sit down.
Welcome back, and thanks for coming back. Scott with Motivated Code Pro. Part 2 of becoming a successful consultant as a software developer, and this key of the 5 keys involves your skill and experience. And so I want to talk for a few minutes about your skill and experience. And I said in another video, this one right here, that I think you need to have 5 years of experience with your skill set or whatever you're selling as a technology professional before you hang your own shingle out there, before you step out into the great big world, risk your livelihood and everything that you've worked for up to that point. You need to have 5 years or you're just not going to have the confidence and the competence that I think a customer is going to expect of you when you step out on your own. Now, I know there are exceptions to this. You can leave comments if you want to and tell me about it, but I know that. But I also know, by and large, most people do better when they have that 5 years of experience. And some of it goes to maturity and length of time in a technology that means you've spent enough time with it to know how to solve pretty much any problems. And there are so many other things to think about besides just your skill and experience. If you have to scramble on a contract to get traction and to do the work that's being put in front of you, that's a bad deal. I mean, that in the previous video, this one here, I listed 10 other things that you have to think about. Things along the line of, growing your business, staying busy, tax and accounting, legal, marketing and sales, and then the whole 10. And I'll list them in the description, and you can see them at motivatedcodepro.com in the blog post for this video. The point there is simply that there is so much to think about that you need to have your skills in the bag with what you're selling, because the day you step into the office or you get on the remote to deal with your day one of your new contract or consulting opportunity, you're going to learn a ton of stuff to begin with, and so you need to bring a lot of experience with you. And I think the magic number is 5 years or more. You may have 2 years, you may have 22 years, but I think 5 is the sweet spot. Experience is one of those things that cannot be taught. You have to live it. You can't rush it. You can be really, really smart, and I've seen really, savant level people that can do amazing things technologically, but when you're running your own business, when you're stepping out, when you're risking your livelihood and all that you've worked for, this is my house that I'm waving at, you better be confident and competent, and you better have covered as much ground as you possibly can. And so I'm encouraging you to spend, if you're looking to do this, and this is one of your goals, make sure you have 5 good years of experience. And I keep saying it, so it'll echo for you. I really want that for you. You will be successful if you can do that. I'm going to cheat. Look at my notes here because there's a lot of content I want to get through. Yeah. So the thing about time, you need to use your time super, super wisely. Again, we're talking about skill and experience. Skill will get you paid. Time is your greatest asset. Treat it like money. And the way you spend your time is so important when you're trying to run your company or you're building your skill and experience. And let's say your skills are sharp today, and I imagine they are. But what about tomorrow and the next day and next year? And it doesn't take a crystal ball to see what's coming down the pike. Generally, in technology, things come and go fairly quickly. But things that get traction, when it comes to continuing your education or your skill, I'm a big fan of working with what gets you paid, right? So stay in the things that get you paid. I'm not a big fan of wandering off into the technology du jour of existence and trying to learn new things unless you're doing that for fun and you don't want to get paid for it. I want you to work on things that are going to get you paid, period. You are a business. Don't waste time. Anyway, that's it for today. I'm Scott with Motivated Code Pro. That is number 2 in the series of 6. Go to motivatedcodepro.com. Check out the blog post for this. Have the ebook emailed to you. And keep coming back. See you on the next video.